Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got some game-changing proposals on the table that could impact each and every one of us. You don't want to miss out on the latest updates regarding $1,000 monthly stimulus checks, universal basic income, UBI pilot programs, and the push for Medicare for all. But the big question is, how can these proposals be funded? Stick around until the end because we're diving deep into the details, and you might be surprised by the potential solution. If you're into staying informed on critical issues and want to be part of the conversation, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. The proposal for monthly $1,000 stimulus checks to low-income individuals in the United States is gaining traction, coinciding with the approach of the 2024 presidential elections. A new Democratic candidate has emerged, challenging President Joe Biden and arguing that he should step aside due to unfulfilled promises. This call for change originated from Biden's earlier commitment in 2021, advocating for $2,000 stimulus checks as opposed to the approved $600. Dean Phillips, the Democratic contender, has taken a bold stance, asserting the urgent need for stimulus checks and advocating for Medicare for all. Recognizing the impending economic disruptions caused by AI and the potential job losses, Phillips suggests the immediate implementation of universal basic income UBI pilot programs in specific urban and rural communities. The proposal aims to measure the impact before nationwide expansion. Concerns regarding the funding for these initiatives arise, prompting a look at the substantial remaining funds from previous stimulus packages. A substantial portion of the $6.2 trillion allocated for pandemic relief remains unutilized, amounting to $400 billion. Phillips suggests tapping into these funds for pilot UBI programs, utilizing the unspent stimulus money to address the pressing needs of low-income individuals. Delving further into Phillips's vision, he emphasizes the importance of reforming the system to aid those in dire need. The proposed UBI programs could serve as a solution, especially given the surplus funds earmarked for pandemic relief. However, questions arise about the inclusivity of these programs and whether they would cater to low-income individuals, those on Social Security, or the broader population. As the debate unfolds, Phillips contends that UBI and Medicare for all are essential components of economic reform. He argues that implementing these measures will not only address immediate financial concerns, but also pave the way for a more equitable and sustainable future. The Democratic candidate believes that UBI, akin to stimulus checks during the pandemic, can provide a financial safety net for individuals facing economic hardships. He underscores the success of stimulus checks in bolstering financial security during the pandemic, emphasizing the positive impact on people's well-being. Phillips goes on to assert that Medicare for all would lead to cost savings in the long run, considering the exorbitant amount the United States spends on healthcare. He argues for a fair distribution of wealth and emphasizes the obligation of successful individuals to contribute more to society. Addressing concerns about the affordability of these proposals, Phillips highlights the disconnect between Washington's perception and the reality of people's suffering. Citing alarming statistics, he emphasizes the need for immediate action on healthcare, housing, and education affordability. The presidential hopeful also touches on the issue of border security, advocating for a more humane and secure approach. The broader discussion encompasses economic challenges, foreign conflicts, and national security concerns, prompting individuals to consider Phillips as a viable alternative to President Biden or even former President Donald Trump. In conclusion, the proposal for $1,000 monthly stimulus checks, UBI pilot programs, and Medicare for all is gaining momentum, spearheaded by Democratic candidate Dean Phillips. The debate centers on the utilization of leftover stimulus funds, the inclusivity of these programs, and their potential to address the pressing needs of the American people. As the 2024 elections approach, these proposals are becoming pivotal points of discussion and contention in the political landscape.